Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Oh, come on in, guys. Come on in. Let's see here. I want to fix something here quickly. If I can. Move me over. Okay, come on in, guys. Come on in. How's everyone doing today? Let us know. It looks like widget needs a refresh. What are you not working for? Interesting, interesting. Okay. Let's see here, guys. I'm just gonna do a slight modification here. Hope this fixes it. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna stop it. I know I put this in yesterday, but let's see. There we go. That looks a bit better. Don't know why that did not do it. Come on in, guys. Come on in. And this one's not working at all. So let's just close that and give us some more real estate. Who did I see? I saw Rita. Hello, welcome. Congrats on your progress so far. That is awesome on Nano. Stephanie, welcome. Elizabeth, how's it going? Barbara, hello, welcome. How's everyone doing? Perfect. Hey, Elaine, welcome. Okay, guys. As you guys know, last week didn't happen for me. I never did plan. Please tell me you guys did. It did not happen for me, and I just was not. By the time I started to feel remotely better, I figured I just did like I threw sort of a week plan together, and that works actually on both. It was a week plan, and just kind of ran with it, but I did not like it because it was not nearly as deep as what I would have liked. Let's see. Hey Phyllis, happy Sunday. Ready to start planning? Awesome. Diane, good afternoon, sweethearts. I love that. Doing well, Stephanie from Elaine. How are you? Ellie, how are you doing? Hey everyone. So I have a headache, but I'm not doing too bad. That's good. Ooh, hey, the name is pronounced Iva Bardeen. Iva Bardeen. Or Iva. Iva. I'm going to go with Iva. Welcome. Brooke, how's it going? Welcome. Romaine. Stephanie, same. Bit of a migraine hangover going on after so many meds the last few days. Phyllis, yes, I planned last week. I watched a replay from the previous week. Perfect. Thank you. I was thinking that I was going to suggest it, and then I was like, I never even got that side of it done. Diane. Let's see. Elizabeth, I've been feeling overwhelmed with everything, but I'm ready to get into planning. Yes, there was a lot of overwhelm for me too, because I didn't have my normal processes all in place, and it was like, okay, what am I going to do with all this? Okay guys, let's settle into our planning session. Let's make this an amazing week, and just get everything in order so that we can have a fun, organized, productive week with hopefully a lot of our self-care and everything already planned. Let's see. Elaine, I had a late night, so I'm a bit sleepy. Extra coffee? Maybe. I didn't get my notification. Glad I noticed the time. Perfect. Iva, sounds good. A lot of people trip up on the name, so I figured just get that out of the way first. I might have been okay, but yes, thank you for the assistance, definitely. Elizabeth, November has been kicking my butt, but I'm ready to keep moving forward. Yes, you are going to get a fresh, clean slate starting over. Rita, I did a great outline of the normal time together. I never thought of a replay. Oh, cool. Elizabeth, I've learned things that I should do next year for NaNoWriMo. That's good. I slept somewhere between 11 and 12 hours last night. Oh, that sounds fabulous. I think I slept too much. Oh, no. Okay, guys, we are going to dive right on in. We're going to try to get this in 1 hour and get everything planned. So let's see, let's switch between, and we're going to start with our weekly review. If you didn't actually end up planning last week, we're going to just try to do our best to put this together you can look through your daily or weekly pages to see if they're basically you piece together, I guess, your weekly review, and if you actually went ahead and did it properly, following a replay or just using the system, then perfect. All right, guys, I'm gonna need my planner open for this. Let's see here. I'm just gonna feel wrong because I'm gonna be using the wrong page, but it's what I've got, right? Okay, guys, so what were your successes? What were your challenges? What were your biggest distractions, your best fixes, and what do you need to carry forward into next week to get it done? Okay, guys, 2-minute timer, and let's just get your red pen out and do any check marks or cut throughs, anything, whatever it is that shows you what you got done and shows that you don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer and go. Weekly review. Okay, let's see. How did you guys do? Let's see. I've never done this kind of planning stream, so I'm pretty excited for this one. Perfect. I love that. Well, thank you for joining us. Elizabeth, my biggest challenge has been that I have been still dealing with constant stomach pain and acid reflux, but at least I have my MRI scheduled, and I'm now over 27K words. I plan to do some writing. Awesome. Love that. I'm glad you're still getting the words in around it. That is awesome. Phyllis, great week. Finished some household and financial tasks, work tasks, writing, make progress with manuscript revision and NaNoWriMo. Perfect. Love that. Elizabeth, later and hopefully get caught up to the Nano goal in the next few days. You've got this. Just don't hurt yourself. Remember, you're still on the mend. Let's see. Phyllis, best fix, mental health day on Friday. So helpful. I love that. Elizabeth, I'm supposed to be at 33,334 words today, but if I write for 3 or 4 hours later, I can get a bunch done as long as I don't let myself get distracted. That is, and just piece it out to a goal per sprint, and then you should be able to manage that well, I think. Heather, this week imploded. I had 4 appointments set up for Monday. 2 canceled on me. 1 didn't show up until I had given up on them. Oh no! The rest of the week felt like playing catch up. Oh, no kidding, yeah. Elaine, my biggest success, hit 50K on Nano. My goal is 70K for the month. I did pretty well this week, except I got a little distracted by a big project overhaul my backlist of 2023. Is there any way that you can, it sounds like you want to incorporate that. Is there a way to manage it and put it into your plan in a way that you can control it a little better so it's not going to become a distraction, but something that you're actually managing and working through? Elizabeth, I need to eventually clean my bedroom, but it's hard to do that when you're dealing with working full-time, NaNoWriMo, a medical problem, and today's headache. Yes. Little steps. Again, sprints might work for that. Do a 25 minutes, just kind of tidy around. It won't be a deep clean, but you might be able to get your space feel a little bit better for you and center you more. Phyllis, carry forward writing, more manuscript organization, 2022 recap, and start 2023 planning. Nice. Ninja, hello, how's it going? Rita, great writing week for me. Surprised myself with 33,525 words and no oracle cards for the week. Thank you for the reminder. I pulled a card for us. There. Okay. So I pulled the Be Bold and Make the First Move. This is so pretty card. So pretty. Alright. Now is the time to be bold, bossy even. Take matters into your own hands. Cardinal signs are powerful and self-starting. They're determined and great at organizing. Drawing this card strongly suggests that you're going to need to be all those things to get your ideal resolution or position in the situation you're asking about. This card may challenge you on how strongly you really want something. If you're worrying about a situation, it's a suggestion to be less passive. Instead, take an assertive stance as you steer events where you want them to go. Speak up for what you want. If you're serious about sorting things out, you may need to take the lead in some way to step up as a leader. Interesting, eh? So I don't know how that will serve us for the coming week or for this session, but thank you for the reminder, Rita. Let's see. No oracle cards for the week. I need to get back to that this week. Even uploaded some voice videos on YouTube. Oh, cool. I've had quite a bit of successes this past week because I first started joining writing streams and writing sprints, which made me way more productive. Yes, they are awesome, and you will get so much more done, and you're not so isolated, which I love. Elaine, I need to carry forward some blurby synopsis writing, but that's okay. Elizabeth, on a bright note, the acid reflux medication I take every 12 hours is helping and reducing the pain, which is better than nothing. That's excellent to hear. Rita, I even allowed myself one sleep-in morning, woke up around 10 a.m. Nice. Elaine, glad you're enjoying the sprints, Iva. They are a game changer for sure. Yes, so true. Elizabeth, okay, I can do 20-minute sprints. I went to an in-person nano event yesterday. Ooh, awesome. And got 908 words in a 20-minute sprint, which is my record for a 20-minute sprint. That's awesome. Well done. Stephanie and Elizabeth, wow, great job. Definitely. Elizabeth, that sounds very applicable to me. I need to do what I need to do for my health isn't fun or uncomfortable, but I'll get through this. This month this month has taught me a bunch. Well, that's excellent. Let's see, Elaine, yeah, I got a bit excited with the backlist glow up idea even though it's supposed to be for Q1 2023. I'll start adding a few items per week on that from this week. Perfect. Elizabeth, I've learned how to kick butt when life is kicking your butt. It's exhausting, but it's definitely better than quitting. Oh, so true, so true. Rita, the live sprints through heart breathings resparked my love for writing. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's sweet. Near and dear to my heart, definitely. Okay, guys, we're going to throw one of Elaine's favorite at her. What have you been avoiding? Why? Does it still matter? Make it priority number 1 and free yourself of it. Elizabeth, I mean, it's not comfortable. Laugh out loud. I think you understood it. Yes. Okay, guys, what have you been avoiding this week? Do you still have to deal with it? Is it important? Let's make it a priority number 1 on our list for next week. If we can, let's try to get rid of it Monday morning. If you can't get rid of it tonight, and free yourself of it so you can just move on to the next things that matter to you. Okay guys, 2-minute timer. Let's go. See, what did you guys come up with? For me, definitely it was the video stuff, but it wasn't gonna happen when I was sick. A lot of things had happened when I was sick, so I'm just gonna pick that back up and I'm gonna continue. I gave myself the time I needed, and I'm just gonna get back at it. Let's see, Stephanie posting Instagram and TikTok. I don't want to do it, but I know I have to. Well, you don't necessarily have to do both. Is there one you feel more comfortable with that you prefer to use? Do you are you doing like video, or are you doing just like images and little like quotes and stuff like that? Elaine, you know, I have been avoiding my social media batching, but I'm having a rethink on my social strategies, so I might be on hold with those for a week or two. And that's perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with that. If something isn't working and you need to take a new inventory of it, do so. And that way you can come back with it with fresh eyes. The one that Sarah was talking about, where she was really struggling with her planners, and she pulled out index cards and basically made a pro and a con list for each planner she was using. So she would kind of thinking in terms of what she wants to use in 2023. But you could so do that with your social media, and you could actually break down each type of social media you're using and create your pro and con list, and just see what it is that's working for you and what isn't, and just go from there. Elizabeth, cleaning is what I've been avoiding. I keep avoiding it. I need to get it looking less messy. The motivation to clean for me is hard to find. I'll clean a little bit at a time and do what feels manageable when I can. Good idea. Phyllis, avoiding doing some cleanup tasks such as going through my file cabinet and shredding. I feel like this is a recurring theme. I think it is for a lot of people. We always have that in the back of our mind. Well, if I shred this, is that okay? Am I gonna need it? Often we don't, and we just keep them because of the fear that maybe, right? Phyllis, yes, it matters. I will schedule some time for this task and get it out. Sweet. Rita, I'm avoiding the extra bits of housework, but who really wants to mop or vacuum? Not me, it's dano time. Yes. Good sweeping for now, right? Phyllis, matters. Yes, yes. Heather, husband sent me an offer on divorce settlement. I'm avoiding because we are way off in what we are thinking. I need to send it and my counteroffer to my lawyer and have a look at them. Yes, definitely get that out of the way. Elizabeth, I agree, Rita. It's hard for me to relate to people who find cleaning fun or therapeutic. I wish. I like it done. That's about it. Rita, Elizabeth, exactly. Brooke, avoiding book promotion stuff, it stresses me out. So now for you, you could also do the same strategy of making the index cards as to which ones you're trying right now and do a pros and cons list as to what's working for you and what is just stressing you out and whether or not it's actually even giving you the results that you're looking for. Audrey, hi from UK. How's everyone doing this evening? Excellent. How are you doing, Audrey? Phyllis, Elaine, that is a good point. I have taken a break from my writing. Social media strategy will reset in 2023. Perfect. Elaine to Heather, not sure if this is a helpful suggestion, but can you direct your ex to speak to your lawyer with any offers and let your lawyer know your ballpark career so you don't have that stress? Oh, that's genius. Beautiful, Elaine. Elaine, yeah, that's a genius idea. I should do that index card thing for my socials. I think that could be used for so many aspects of our lives. Elaine to Phyllis, it frees up a lot of time avoiding socials. It's so true, isn't it? Brooke, I like the index pro con list. Great suggestion. It's Cindy. I can't think of her name right now. I will have to look it up. Maybe we're doing the next stage. I'll try to find it. Actually, you know what? I have her subscribed to her. Let's see here. Where is she? Here she is. Here. Focus. Focus camera. There you go. Head over there, try her out and see. Like I said, that isn't it. I mean, it's such a simple concept and such an awesome concept at the same time. So give it a try. Let's see. Let's see. Who did I miss on here? Stephanie to Elaine. Right. I've had so much time to write. Elaine. Hi, Audrey. Audrey, hi Elaine, nice to see you. And Elaine, Sarah linked it in her nano diary thing too. Oh, perfect, excellent. Okay, that works. Yeah, and I just looked her up the hard way, but there's a link. There you go. All right. Let's see. Elaine, I watched it and it looks like a great idea. It really is, yeah. Audrey, I'm avoiding cleaning in my sewing room. Had an event last night and had sewed a sequins outfit. There's sequins everywhere. Oh yeah, there would be. Need to get the dustpan and brush out to clean them all up, but too tired. Get to it today, and that way it's out of the way. Alright guys, we're going to switch over to our long range plans. We are at the midpoint? I think we're at the midpoint of Q4. So is there anything that you want to start prepping for or researching that you know is going to be part of your Q1 plan? Is there anything still remaining in your Q4 plan that you need to bring forward? Anything you need to remove or delay? Things that are just, there's no time for them. It's just not going to happen. They got to go to the next quarter. Any new opportunities that have presented themselves? And how do all these things impact your future plans? Let's see, Phyllis, why it matters. I need to get my files in order for tax season. Yes. Audrey, geez, nearly Q1 again. Where did the year go? I know, right? I know. All right, guys, 2-minute timer. Let's take a look at those long range plans and see. Let's play a little shuffle here and see what needs to go where so that we can start kind of moving our way toward Q1, but also being very grounded in Q4. Okay, guys, and go. Heather to Elaine, the idea was we were going to try to do as much as possible without lawyers to save money, but I don't know if that is going to happen. Yeah, if he's not being fair about it, Elizabeth, I'm going to continue writing this series in December. I'm going to be working on zero drafting in this series until the end of February, and then I plan to get back into development titles for book 1 during March, which is National Novel Editing Month. How interesting. I actually never knew when National Editing Month was. So that's very cool. Thank you for sharing that. Elaine, definitely. Heather, lawyers are expensive, but might be something to consider depending on how your stress levels are. Yes, so true, so true. Gotta take care of you. Let's see. Heather, Q4 divorce and Nano have to be priority. Q1 is working on getting the house ready to sell and writing along with divorce, if not finished. Definitely. Sounds like a plan. Elaine, backlist to glow up for Q1 2023, and if I can get to 75k this month. You've got this. I might attempt to get ahead on my writing for 2023. Who even am I? I love it. Audrey, want to continue writing into December. Q4, need to finish designing website and start marketing my new VA business. Virtual assistant. Q1, sign up at least 3 clients. Oh, nice. Elizabeth, I also will be having my MRI in the beginning of December, and then the next week I'll be talking with the surgeon to discuss what will happen next, and I'll do what I have to do. Yes, and give yourself time to process, of course. Rita, long range, new to Q4. My writing notebook and paper has arrived from Amazon. Ooh, sweet. Now I need to purchase 2 others, 1 for each book series. Too many decisions for that. Keep growing my socials, yes. And they're looking great, so just keep going, have some fun with it. Elizabeth, it seems like I'll need surgery of some kind, so if I do, I'll be at FMLA for some time and can do more zero drafting while recovering from surgery. Perfect. Rita, then decide for December either to continue writing Maple River, Nano, or to return to revising and rewrites with Nexus. Too many choices all over the place. Well, I would say if you're in Maple River, get yourself to the end, and then you could split the month and go back to Nexus, and that way you could take a break from Maple River and be able to do your revisions with fresh eyes. Let's see, Phyllis, Q4, finished NaNoWriMo, manuscript organization, prep writing class, self-care, health priorities, Q1 writing course, work projects, self-care, health plans, implement manuscript revision plan. Love it. All right, guys, we're gonna pop over to one that's usually a bit easier. Our projects, active, current, new, the natural next steps or tasks that are associated with them, using good, better, best goals. This week I didn't do it. Previous weeks I've been trying to give myself, I think I did 15, 20, and 25K for the week in terms of writing word count. So far I'm doing pretty good. I keep hitting the middle, so I hit somewhere on the 20, a little over the 20, but so of keeping a good solid pace going. Measured increments. Don't just say write. You could say write every day, but give yourself, write 500 words every day. That way you don't just sit down, write 2 words and stop. That 500 words or 250 words or whatever, some people find the sweet spot is 750. There's all sorts of numbers out there, but you do you, and you do what works for you. My rule is no 0 days, so mine is 250, but I usually do more than that. It's usually more getting at the computer that's holding me back. Any problems or delays that you see in terms of your projects? Are you waiting on someone to get back to you? Are you delayed in receiving, like Rita, are you delayed in receiving different notebooks and stuff that you're planning to use? Any deadlines? Well, of course we have Nano, so November 30th. Anything else that's coming up for a deadline? And are they serving your bigger goals? Let's see, 2-minute timer, guys, and go. Projects. Let's populate. Rita, that's what I was thinking. It's been amazing to write new words with new characters again. Sweet. Elizabeth, I want to at least be on target for the nano goal before Wednesday and keep being on target. And if I can get a bit ahead, that would be great. I have Thanksgiving and Black Friday off from work. Perfect, which helps, definitely. Although Thanksgiving, if you've got family commitments, you're going to have to take that into account because that may gobble up some of your time. Stephanie, well, I just learned I'm going to be speaking at a writers conference. Well, that's very cool. So I have to do some planning for that. I have to put together a PowerPoint and 50-minute presentation by April. Do you know your topic yet? Did they give you one or do you get to choose? Elaine, Stephanie, fun, definitely. Stephanie, yeah, I'm super excited now. Definitely, yeah. Elizabeth, that sounds wonderful. Stephanie, let's see, Elaine, trying to push to 68K by Sunday for the nano, which is about 16K from where I am and doable. Definitely. Also need to clean up my newsletter list ASAP from the non-openers because I'm getting close to the next money tier. Oh, that's good to know. Interesting. Thank you for sharing that, actually. So if you take them out, then because it's not working, they're not looking at it anyway, right? Elizabeth, I can write in the morning and later in the day on Thanksgiving. Perfect. Got a plan. Rita, Maple River, write at least 1,500 every day and continue into December. Socials, YouTube, 5 to 10 videos by end of year. Continue with Instagram, new writing journal with Maple River. Start. Oh, perfect. Elizabeth, I did start taking a supplement last week that I found online has helped some people who suffer with migraines. Oh, that's good. Later in the day as in the evening. Interesting. Heather, keeping up with nano, word count, getting the divorce wrapped up, working on the daily steps that will work towards them. That was perfect. Awesome. Okay, guys. This one is all the little things that keep us, allow us to write because everything else is taken care of. Let's see. So all your smaller tasks, your chores, errands. If you can try to put everything sort of into an errand day so you can stop having smaller interruptions in your life. You get it all done in one afternoon and then it's done for the week. So all your grocery shopping, bill payments, whatever it is that you can do, try to sandwich it into one day if you can in the week. And that way your schedule will be a little more open for everything else. Meal planning, admin tasks, banking, bill due dates, self-care. Yes, we schedule our self-care around here, guys. And sprints you want to attend. You can always use the Heart Breathings Writing Community Calendar to find all of ours. If you also, of course, you can, apparently YouTube has now given us a live button. So to find all the lovely Writing Sprint lives out there. So take a look for that as well. Can you batch together smaller tasks to ensure that they get done and get them out of the way? Because if a 5-minute task, you might put off and decide you don't need to do it. But, or you could do it later, whatever. But if you put it all together and it's a bundle and this is all your social media time, you can do it in one task block, 25 minutes, and you can get 5 or 6 things off your list and done. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer. Let's do our smaller tasks. Let's see what came through here. Diane, how wonderful. To Stephanie. Elaine, I try to clean the list six monthly, and when I get close to having pay more. Perfect. Elizabeth, it's called Butterbur. Oh, interesting. Butterbur. Let's see. Stephanie, I'm presenting on mental health stigmas and different ways to write people with neurodivergent and mental health disorders. Oh, fabulous topic. Awesome. Elizabeth, I have capsules that open that are 75 milligram each, and I take a spoonful of honey and pour the powder on the honey and eat that. That works. And the honey is going to do good things for you too. Phyllis, to me, great idea about batch tasks together. I did that this week and it was very helpful. Yes, and it will make sure things get done. It's really that simple. Takes away the excuses. Then I'm going to clean everything up and switch to writing fiction series as a newbie writer and add my marriage name to fiction brand to differentiate from my non-fiction books. Oh, interesting. I like that strategy. Elizabeth, I will do small cleaning sprints. I've been saying for a while now I should do that, so I will start that this week. I'll start with small cleaning sprints this week so I don't get too overwhelmed. Perfect with it. Self-care. For self-care, I will go to the gym and work out after work on Monday to Wednesday, as well as on Friday. I can manage this since the acid reflux med is reducing my pain. Perfect, but take it easy. Let's see. Not a lot of crunches, right? I broke the towel hanger in the bathroom, so I have to get a new one to put up. Pay quarterly bills, general admin stuff. Moving that to post AM sprints to concentrate on writing first thing. Love that. Heather, taking extra time off. Thanksgiving for self-care. I need to get my online banking set up on my new bank so I can monitor without having to go in. Meal planning at the end of the week is leftovers. Well, that's what you do after Thanksgiving. Elizabeth, it felt good to get back to the gym after a 2-week break from it due to my stomach pain. Of course, the gym isn't open on Thanksgiving. Oh, it isn't? Oh, weird. I would think it would be open just for those who want to use it. Rita, library board stuff and program details, medicines, food shopping, get different litter for the house cats, self-care, movie morning. Oh, nice. And short cleaning sprints. Oh, I love that. Elizabeth, I wouldn't go to the gym on Thanksgiving if they were open. It would depend on the person. Some people just don't. They stop eating that kind of rich food, right? So for them, they might just have something very simple in mind. So they might have time, right? Let's see, Iva, does anyone here happen to know of a streamer who writes YA contemporary? Maybe a long shot, but thought I'd ask. Not anyone I can think of. Any ideas, guys? Phyllis just scheduled Breathe Nano Yoga and Writing Sprint for Wednesdays. Nice. Also a breathing and meditation session as well. Oh, love that. Let's see, Elizabeth, Stephanie, if you want some ideas for that, I'm neurodivergent and have dealt with generalized anxiety disorder most of my life, so I know about mental health problems. Oh, good connection here. Elaine, sorry, Iva, I can't think of any. There are a lot of YA paranormal urban fantasy writers, but I can't think of any contemporary YA streamers. Katie writes books. Hers are YA contemporary, I think, or maybe she has both. Yeah, but hold on, let me see if I can find hers. I'll bring it up here for you guys. Let's see. Hold on, she just had one. I don't know if I had this one. Okay, focus, camera. There you go. I had it. Sorry, the ring light. Why won't you do it? Okay, fine. Oh, Kate's book date with a K, not a C for Kate. Kate's book date, and I'm pretty sure at least some of hers is contemporary. Let's see. Stephanie, to Elizabeth, thank you so much. I have bipolar disorder as a start, and I'm ND, but it's only one type. There's always a need for more research. Perfect. Elizabeth, yep, Stephanie, I have autism, OCD, and ADHD. And Sarah Sutton. Thank you, Brooke. Yes. I was thinking there's one more, but I can't think of her name. Yes, okay. Perfect. I hope that helps you. Okay, guys, we're going to dive into our next panel. Important dates. We don't look at just 1 week. We look at 2 weeks so we know what's coming at us. So events and birthdays, appointments, commitments, deadlines, note travel time, and if any action or prep is needed. We look at 2 weeks because often the way that if something lands on a Monday and you're doing your planning on Sunday, you might not be able to, mail that letter or schedule the driving time isn't going to quite work out now because you've forgotten about it and stuff like that. Let's see, Stephanie Elizabeth, bipolar anxiety and borderline here. Are you on Facebook? Oh, interesting. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer. I'm going to use my Google Calendar, but if you use a physical calendar, just pull it out. Let's see. Oops, what were you just doing there? I don't want to know. I'm good. Tech has not been playing nice with me today. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer, and let's look at the next 2 weeks. Okay. So let's see, what did you guys come up with here? So it looks like we are also going to be transitioning into a new month. So anything, of course, for December. Let's see. Iva, thank you for the guidance. Oh, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Heather, Thanksgiving. Daughter's 18th birthday is the beginning of December. Well, happy birthday to her from a fellow December birthday. Let's see. Elizabeth, my MRI is scheduled for the beginning of December. I have to call to confirm the appointment. The voicemail I got said it's on the 4th, but that's a Sunday, so I'm going to confirm if it's Sunday. I think MRIs, they're funny about. They do them whenever I recall my daughter getting one years ago, and it was like, what do you mean it's on a Sunday night? That doesn't make any sense, but it was. Elizabeth, the 4th, or if the person meant it's the 5th, which is a Monday. Elaine, friend for coffee on the 3rd of December, and I need to plan for Christmas shopping soon, and of course Nano on November 30th. Perfect. Thank you for the reminder. Well, that's actually, that one's sort of in my mind anyway. Let's see, Elizabeth, either way, it's in the morning and I'll be getting that done and over with then. Yes. Thanks for reminding me about Christmas shopping, Elaine. I have a few more gifts to buy still. Beautiful. Rita, I needed to add craft night from the library on Tuesday. I knew about it, just wasn't added. And that sounds actually fun. I wish I lived closer to you. Okay, guys. So this is, as we of course get further into Q4, this becomes less relevant, but it may be something you want to maybe start planning for. That could be something that kind of goes, I don't say that, because we have Christmas coming, we have all the big holiday stuff coming. Maybe there's something you want to get ahead of so you can take the entire week of Christmas off and just enjoy all the family stuff. Also, you can start thinking in terms of Q1 and where you might want to take some blocks of time to get ahead of something so you can free yourself up for something in January or February that's coming up that you want to be more organized on. And also more free to really dive into and take these other things out of your way. So what do you want to create a buffer for? For vacations, for longer interruptions, self-care breaks, and mental health days? Incorporate those right on into your plan, guys. That way they happen. And how does this serve you? It's actually so when you put those mental health days in there and your sick days in there, it's amazing how much that helps you to just not feel guilty when you're sick. That you know those days are already incorporated into your plan. So get them in there. That way you can recover well and not have to worry about it. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer for anything you might want to get ahead of in Q4 or Q1. Okay, let's see. What did you guys come up with? Rita, November 29th to December 2nd, I get to house and dog sit for a friend. So I get a mini vacation of allowed. I love that. Phyllis, to me, thanks also for reminding us to look forward. I can't believe it's almost December. I know, right? I had a few appointments I needed to add to my calendar. Perfect. Stephanie, I'm moving in the middle of next month. I think November may be the last normal month of the year, and getting ahead is the best thing I can do. Beautiful. Love that. Create some strategies and start making some lists so you can basically figure out where you want to, what will best serve those energies, your energies. Let's see, Elizabeth, I want to do as much zero drafting as I can in my book series until the end of February, but I do need mental health breaks since I can't go all the time that I'm awake. Yes. I shouldn't beat myself up for being behind the Nana goal since I have time to catch up and win. Yes, you do. You've got plenty of time. You're okay. Stephanie Elizabeth, the mental health days are real. Yes. Stephanie, exactly. Don't beat yourself up. Phyllis, to me, again, thanks for the reminder. I have some upcoming dental work and need to schedule time off for that in January. Perfect. Elizabeth, I'm not failing. I'm winning. I'm doing what I can, even if it's less than what I wanted and less than others, even much less than others have done so far this month. And there's nothing wrong with it. You've had quite a bit that you've had to deal with. Some people have way more time available to write than I do and don't have a medical problem to deal with. Yes. Let's see. Elaine, I want to get the Nano project, which is on pre-order for late February, as close to complete as possible so I can get ahead in Q1 and store up some books for release. Taking off from the 21st of December to the 2nd of January. Oh, that's going to be a nice break. Phyllis to Stephanie, good idea. I moved this year. Anytime you can do pre-plan is helpful. Yes. Elaine to Elizabeth, I think that's a great way to see it. Comparing ourselves to others is never helpful. Nope, not at all. We all have our own baggage we carry. We have all our own weaknesses and strengths. We all have the different time available to us to do things. So definitely you do you. That's all that matters. Diane, how cool. Phyllis to Elaine, it seems you have a good plan. Definitely. Rita, take some downtime for a few days, early December. Sweet. Elaine, thanks Phyllis. It seems reasonable to me at the moment. We'll see. Speaking of that, let's do Elaine's second favorite, reality check. Can you successfully manage to do everything you've chosen with the time you have? What should you delay or reduce? You don't necessarily have to completely walk away from something. You can decide to do a quarter or a half of it. That way you're still giving some of your time to it, but you can make it less of a priority and protect yourself from burnout. Let's see, Elizabeth, I see posts on Reddit of people who have already won Nano, and I remind myself to be happy for those people and happy for what I've been able to accomplish so far. Yes. And I think it's only because I had the outlining that I did through the snowflake method that even though I was sick, I didn't get nearly the words that I was doing before. But because I have that no 0 days rule, I'm at 61K because I had enough of a plan, and I also gave myself permission to just to have like 1,600 word days instead of worrying about the 3,500s, because that wasn't in the plan. It really wasn't. Didn't have the energy for that. But at the same time, I did not want to get away from the story. When I got sick, I was also at a really hard part in the story that I was struggling with, and I knew that if I stepped away, there was a chance I might walk away entirely and not get back to the manuscript. So I got myself in the chair and just reduced how much I wanted to get done. So very important. Phyllis to Elaine, yes, it does seem reasonable. However, you can always adjust your plan as needed. Pivoting is good. So true. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer. Let's go through and we'll look at our plans. And like I said, you can do reduction or you can do delay. Some things might be better suited for Q1 or for next week or another month. But just kind of take a look and make sure that what you're looking at will actually ensure that you have success and that you're able to tick those boxes and make yourself feel really good. Okay, guys, 2 minutes. Let's do our reality check. Okay, let's see what you guys came up with. I put a few things, sort of gave them, I didn't know how to quite reduce them yet, so I kind of just put a question mark to them to come back to them and see if I can modify them so I can get them going, because I would like them to happen, but I want to make sure that I'm that it's not going to derail everything else. Let's see, Elizabeth, my favorite reality check time. I can do what I have chosen to do with the time I have since. I'm not going to add more to my plate than I can realistically handle. Beautiful. Elaine, agreed, Phyllis. Elaine, I'm firing all cylinders at the moment, so I can push pretty hard with work. I'm also giving myself a lot of downtime, playtime, which helps. I delay the small stuff if necessary. Yeah. Elizabeth, I can finish Nano before next Sunday since it's 23K to get there. Oh yeah, you got this. Rita, I'm learning not to overschedule my days. Keep moving forward and attend the sprints I want to, and remember self-care and quiet time is important for me. Yes. Heather, this week's priority is probably self-care. I can handle it. I love it. Phyllis, really check my Women in Tech group. I am planning to move it online. Will reduce the time I am spending planning and facilitating meetings. I want to focus more on my book project in 2023. Perfect. Phyllis to Heather, yes you can. And Rita to Phyllis, excellent idea. Do it online. That actually is really, it'll reduce your travel time, the physical things you have to put together for it. Amazing strategy. Okay guys, our final panel. Next steps. Populate your planner. Create your master plan or ideal week. This does not have to be perfect, guys. Just put things down, trying to figure out sort of where they will fit in your week that will best work for your schedule and within the confines of the time that you have available. Schedule your self-care, at least half of it. You know my rules, guys. Create Monday's daily plan. I know Elaine's already into her Monday, so jump on that one, number one, and get that done, Elaine. And then celebrate your successes. Every step forward you take in your projects within the things that matter to you are bringing you closer to that dream life that you imagine. Follow the plan and build your dreams. Let's see, Elizabeth, if it wasn't NaNoWriMo, I wouldn't have made it this far. NaNoWriMo is a huge motivator. It is. But you still have to be careful not to hurt yourself doing it. Don't burn yourself out. It will not serve you well if you come to December and you can't write a word because there's nothing left of you. So always refill the well, do your self-care, manage your energy levels, be honest with yourself, and make sure that you are taking those moments that you need to always check in with you, right? Elaine, I did my Monday plan last night, yes. Today I slept in, though, so it's a bit out of whack already. If you slept in, though, your body was probably telling you you need a wee break. So be kind. Elizabeth, Sunday I will be a full-time self-published author. Yes, you will. Elaine, that's a great idea, Phyllis. Okay, guys, we are going to get a break of about 50 minutes or so, and then we're going to be back for writing sprints. So go have fun with your planners, get the stickers out and the washi tape. I am loving my new washi. I don't know if you guys saw yesterday's. I love it. Oop, come on. There you go. You cannot see it. There we go. How pretty is this? Oh, that's yesterday's. I love it. I am every nano from now on. I think I'm going to have to do something like this where it's all wrapped up. And even though I bought the washi, I know what they are. It's like a complete and total surprise because I don't know exactly which one I'm getting, and it's a mystery little wrapped up gift each day for writing, and I'm loving it, guys. Okay, guys, Lane, you are so welcome. And Elizabeth, I'll be cooking during this break. Perfect. Rita, all the words, break first. Yes. So pretty. Pancakes for me during the break. Perfect. And thanks, you. Great planning session. You're so welcome, Phyllis. Okay, guys, I will see you guys in about 50 minutes. Go have some fun with your planners. Take a break. Get yourself organized for writing mind. And then we'll get back onto the page. I'll see you guys soon.